Hello, so I thought I would do this video now. I kind of wanted to do like a save one, drop one thing, K-drama edition, because I've done a load of these for like K-pop idol ones, but like not reaction, obviously. Like I haven't done like an actual thing, but like I wanted to kind of like pause and go through and see who I would drop and see who I would keep, because there's going to be some actors I probably won't recognize or know, so it'll be interesting to see, you know. I'm assuming it's actors, yeah. Main actor and main actress. Oh, so that's a completely different thing. So it's going to be difficult probably. But let's just go. Let's just see. Okay, so this might be more difficult than I thought. Happiness. Oh, okay. No, I will have to drop Han Hyo-ju, because Park Hyun-sik I love in everything he's been in. Like, I can't lie. Like, everything he's been in, I've pretty much watched most of the shows he's been in, but I feel like there's loads, there's probably still quite a few that I don't even know he's in, you know what I mean? So, because I've seen that meme, I'm pretty sure it's him, but it's the one where he like opens his suit jacket up and he's like naked underneath, and he's just like, you know, angry, kind of like showing his body off. But there's like a gif of that I've kept on my phone for so many years, and I don't remember what show that was from, so I don't think I've watched that. But I also did love her. Obviously this is Happiness. I've watched Happiness, and she was an amazing actress in that, but I have to say I've not seen her in anything else, so you know, that's why I'm picking him, because I love him and I've seen him in so many more things. So there we go. That's it. I think I'll just keep skipping through things, you know, because I don't need to keep it on there. I'll just kind of put it on something. Interesting. Okay, so it's going to be difficult actually, because Vincenzo, I love both of these two in Vincenzo, and I think the only thing I've seen Song Joong-ki in besides Vincenzo was that cameo he had in Queen of Tears. Like, I don't think I've seen him in anything else, because I haven't watched any of his other shows, you know. And I obviously, I mean, not obviously, but John Yoo Bin, I have not seen her in anything apart from Vincenzo, but honestly, in Vincenzo, I think she might be my favourite in Vincenzo, as in, like, out of the two of them, I think her character was more my favourite. Like, I love both of them, don't get me wrong. Like, Vincenzo is iconic, you know what I mean? Like, him as a person in the show, and also, like, just the drama in general. But, like, I think I just loved how sassy she was in so many scenes, and I just love how, like, I don't know, I just kind of loved her vibe, you know, a lot of the time. And she was so, I mean, both of them were, you know, pretty sassy, to be honest. Like, my favourite character was definitely, the other guy, the brother of the bad guy, you know, him. I forgot his name in the show, but he's also in Queen of Tears. But yeah, he was definitely my favourite overall in that show, and I was sad that he died. But I love all the roles he does in the shows that he gets, because he was in It's Okay Not to Be Okay as well. I know it's not called that, but I forgot the name. And he was just like so amazing in like the 1 or 2 episodes he had in that show. He had such a good role. Anyway, yeah, I would say her probably. I think I'll drop him and keep her for this one. You know, that's the vibe I'm giving. Oh wait, Doom. Is this Doom? Yeah, Doom at Your Service. Okay, interesting. This is gonna be difficult. Park Bo-young. So I loved her in Strong, what's it called? Strong, that show anyway, you know, the one with Hyun-sik. I loved her in that, and I also don't think I've seen Seo In-guk in a lot, but I recognize his face because I always thought he was Sung Jae from B2B. Like, I always thought they were the same person. And then I realised I was dead wrong, because they don't really look much alike once you know who's who. You know what I mean? Like, they do have similar vibes in some ways, but very much, like, you can tell that they're not the same. Anyway, I don't know who I don't think I could play this one, because I don't think, maybe I would choose her only because I've seen her in more things as well. So I don't know his acting range in general, just because I don't think I've seen any shows he's actually been in, you know. I've not even seen the show that we're talking about right now. Like, I've literally not seen Doom at Your Service, you know what I mean? So I don't think, if I'm like basing it off the shows that these couples are in, then I can't vote for this one. But if I'm voting it for just the actors in general, then I would say Park Bo Young wins this one. So yeah, there we go. Pinocchio. Oh wow, this is pretty old, isn't it? Pinocchio. I don't like recognize this in general of like I've never watched Pinocchio for sure, but I know that I recognize the fact that these actors, you know, have been in a show together before. I don't know how many they've been in together, because I feel like they've not been in just one, but I could be wrong. But I don't know, actually. I love both of these actors. Like, I love Park Shin-hye and I love Lee Jung-suk. Who would I say? Who would I say would win this? This is why I gotta pause it and stuff, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to remember any of this. What would I say? Again, if we're basing it off the show, I can't say. Like, obviously I won't be able to vote, but like if we're just saying actor in general, I would say Lee Jung-suk, just because I don't think I've seen let me try and think. I think, was Park Shin-hye, was she the one in #Alive? Because if she was, then I really liked her character. Like, I can't recognize in my brain if that was her or not, or if like I can't recognize, like I can't remember what the girl looked like, but for some reason her face is reminding me that it might have been her, but I could be wrong. And I don't remember any shows I've seen with her in, but I know that Lee Jung-suk is in Big Mouth, and I haven't seen it either, but I've seen so many edits of Big Mouth that I basically have watched it, you know what I mean? That's the vibes. So I would say I have to drop Park Shin-hye and then keep Lee Jung-suk, just because of that in general. I'm trying to work my way through my, you know, brain through doing this. Oh, it's okay to not be okay. Okay, this one, okay, this is gonna sound really mean, but this one's very easy for me, just because Kim So-hyun, like, I love him. He's been in Queen of Tears, obviously, and this show, and honestly, he is so good in both the roles that he has been in, you know, for those two dramas. Like, obviously he's had way more roles than that, but like, he was amazing in those roles. And, you know, every single scene he had, like when he was happy, when he was sad, when he was angry, like every single scene, like I loved every single scene he had. And I love Seo Ye-ji as well. Like, she was iconic, like amazing in this role, and I know she's been in other things like Eve, and oh my god, I don't really recognize any other names of things she's been in, but because I'm not really good at dramas, like, you know, there's loads of dramas I've not seen, but I know that she's, you know, been in loads of things. But for this one, I would have to say Kim Soo-hyun, just because of the fact that I've seen him in both those shows, and you know, he was amazing in both of them, and I just haven't seen her in anything else. Like, I know that she's in Eve, but I have not seen Eve, so, you know, it's a pity. Like, I would like to watch Eve. I don't even know if it's a movie or if it's a show, but I would like to watch it. Anyway, yeah, that's it. It's Okay Not to Be Okay is such a good show as well, bruh. Like, that show is amazing. It really is. Next one. What's wrong with Secretary Kim? Interesting. Okay, so she is from Marry My Husband, and then Park Seo Joon is in Parasite. Oh my god, what else is he in? He's in so many things though. Like, I've seen him in so many things, just in general, and I'm trying to recognize in my brain if I've watched anything that he's actually in, because he was the guy in Itaewon Class, right? Itaewon Class. I forgot how you say it, but I'm pretty sure he was the one in Itaewon Class. But I did not see the whole of that show, but I loved his character in that. And I haven't watched Marry My Husband, but I know that she's in that show. I'm pretty sure it was on like a list of actors' comebacks. I think it was like her comeback show, and a lot of people loved it, but pretty much everybody I've seen react to it says it's like one of their favorite K-dramas. So I don't really know who's saying it's a bad show, because it's definitely not. Like, even Stephanie covered it, you know, like in like 6 videos or something. Rotten Mango, you know, if you know her, you know her, but I watched so many of her videos. Anyway, so who would I drop? This is really difficult, actually, because I know the same amount of things, I think, for both of them. Although I guess I know Park Seo-joon more because he's in the Wooga Squad. You know? So I don't know. Like, I don't want to base it on that, but the fact that I don't think I know any of the roles that Park Min-young is in, apart from Marry My Dead Body. So maybe that's what I'll have to do, because obviously he's in Itaewon Class, he's in Parasite, he's in so many other things that I just can't remember, and he's in Wooga Squad, so I think I'll have to drop her and keep him. I'm really trying to work this through my mind, you know. It's hard to say, because if I have to base it off the shows, some of these shows I've just not watched. If I'm basing it off the characters, I mean just the actors, then it'll be fine. Let's go. Next one. Nevertheless, okay, I've definitely not seen this, but I know these two. Oh, this is difficult, because he's in Sweet Home and My Demon, right? And she is in My Name. Ooh, this is difficult. Who would I drop? I think I'll drop Song Kang, because I think out of like the characters they've been in, so obviously I can't base this on Nevertheless because I've not seen it, but I think the characters they have been in the shows that I've seen of them, because obviously I watched the whole of My Name, I watched season 1 of Sweet Home, I didn't watch the other seasons or the next season or whatever, because I just hadn't had time yet, but because I usually watch stuff with my mum, but we haven't had time. So I would say in that realm, my favourite character out of like his in Sweet Home and hers in My Name, she was definitely one of my favourite characters in general in like a K-drama, you know. Like, I think there were so many good characters in My Name. She was probably one of the top ones. I also loved the guy An Boy-hyun, you know, the guy that's like her love interest in that. I loved his character, and I loved the chief of police guy, that guy, you know, he almost ties but he doesn't. I also did love the main villain guy, the dad, and the blonde haired dude who like starts off kind of okay and then quickly hates her because he lost. Anyway, so I would say, yeah, I think she wins that. Oh my god, is this what was it called? What's this show called? Our Beloved Summer, yeah. But these two were also in The Witch together, weren't they? Kim Dami and Choi Woo-shik. Oh my god, they were so good in both of those shows as well. But I think I have to choose Choi Woo-shik to save, and Kim Dami to drop. Just because Choi Woo-shik, like, I've loved everything he's been in. Like, I've watched pretty much my god, I don't even know how many things he's been in, but I've watched so many of them. Like, I even watched that one from, I didn't even know it was him back then, but like there was this show, I don't know if it was a show or if it was just like a tiny little thing that they did, but him and some other guy, who I kind of recognize now, but I don't know who the actor's name is, but he was in like a show way back when, I don't know what the name of it even is, but he was like, oh, we're the same age. And then he kept saying to the guy, you know, we need to like hang out at some point. And then it was like next time. And it was like switching scenes and stuff. And they were just always on the balcony. But I forgot what show that is or what movie that is or whatever thing that is. But I saw that way back when. And, you know, I never knew that was him. But that was like one of my first like kind of things I ever saw of like K-drama things, I guess. I don't even know if it is a K-drama thing or if it's just like a random thing. I couldn't even tell what it was. It kind of looked like adverts, but I don't think it was. But anyway, yeah, I would choose him. No offense to her. I love her. Oh, these two. So I've definitely not seen the show that this is. Susie Bae and Nam Joo Hyuk. Ooh. Who would I choose? Now, Susie Bae, have I seen her in anything? I recognize her face, obviously, but I don't think I've seen her in I don't think I've actually seen any of the shows she's been in. So I will have to choose Nam Joo Hyuk. I have loved him in both the shows I've seen him in, 25, 21, and what was the other show? The weightlifting fairy one. You know. I've loved both of those. So yeah, we'll have to choose him. But she is gorgeous. Like, she is really pretty. I think she's the one that did that face, right? Like the smiling face. I think she started that trend of people, like K-pop idols, starting to do that. Like the fake face. And then like in Queen of Tears, he does it. The main guy does it. That's just so funny. But yeah, that was... What drama was it that they were in? I don't remember it saying, actually. Startup. Okay, yeah, I've definitely not seen that. So Goblin. Okay, let's get to Goblin. Interesting. Who would I drop out of these two, actually? That's weird. I mean, not weird, but like it's interesting. Who would I drop? She was in Little Women and obviously this. I think she's been in other things that I can't remember right now that I've seen for sure. And he was in Squid Game, he was in this. Honestly, I think out of the characters in this, he was kind of irritating at parts because, you know, he kept on like going for her and then like leaning back a lot back, like stepping back like 3 steps, taking 1 forward kind of thing. So that was kind of annoying, but I would say, because I've seen Goblin, like I love Goblin, but the side couple is definitely my favourite. And also Sung Jae is in Goblin. But I'm trying to think, what would I do? I can't decide, actually. It's really difficult. Because whoever I drop, I'll be sad for the one that I drop, you know? Because I like both of them. I don't think I can choose for this one. Like, I'm gonna have to skip this one because I can't I can't actually do it. Like, I don't think I can drop either of them. Oh my god, no! This is the side couple. Oh shit. So they did obviously it's like main actresses and stuff, and obvious main actor and actress, and they've been in like a show together as well as like being in Goblin. But oh my god, that's so annoying, the fact that they're here, because I don't know who to drop. Like, I've seen more shows with him in, because I've seen Strangers from Hell, and I've seen I haven't seen Nine-Tailed Fox or whatever that show's called, but I know that he's in it, and I know that he's in obviously this show. And oh my god, what the shows we're seeing that I've seen, I forgot if he's been in anything else I've seen. But my mind's gone blank for some reason from that. But I've probably seen him in other things too. But what else? Oh my god. Oh, well, he was the one in Bad and Crazy, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Interesting. I don't know, who would I drop? But I don't want to drop either of them in this either. Because I just love them as a couple, like in Goblin. So it's really difficult to actually drop either of them. Like, who would I drop? Like, she's gorgeous, and I loved her character in Goblin. And I love him in general. Like, every role he's had, I've loved. Like, even in Nine-Tailed thing, he, like, seems to be an iconic character. Oh, he was in that other show. Oh my god. The one where there's, like, a little girl that he kind of raises. I forgot what it's called, but like Killer Paradox or Killer Family, or I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but he was in that one as well. But I don't think I've seen that one either, but I've seen a lot of edits on it. But who would I drop? I don't think I can drop either of them, because even though I've seen more things with him in, I love them both so much in Goblin that I can't choose. Like, who am I supposed to choose? I guess no. Oh no, I'm not gonna choose. I'll do what I did with the others from Goblin, and I'll just not choose because I can't do it. Next. Encounter. Oh, interesting. Park Bo-gum and Song Hye Kyo. So obviously, she was in The Glory. I've not seen this show that this, is about. And Park Bo-gum is obviously very, what do you call it? Famous, very, like a very big K-drama star. Like, I've seen his name so many times. Like, I didn't even know what he looked like before I learnt his name. You know what I mean? Like, I learnt his name before I even knew what his face was like. But I don't know. I don't know if I've actually watched any shows with Park Bo-gum in. Like, I can't remember in my mind if I've watched anything with him in it. But she was amazing in The Glory, so I think I'll have to take away Park Bo-gum and keep her because she was in The Glory. I mean, The Glory was amazing. So yeah. I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it is. Love Struck in the City. So I definitely recognize him, and obviously she is in Queen of Tears, but I don't think I've seen any shows with him in. What do I recall? I don't think I recall any, like, in my mind. I know his face because I think I've seen him in edits and other things, but I don't think I've actually watched a show with him in. So I'll have to say her because she's in Queen of Tears and she's amazing in that show. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. Bruh. Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. So I recognize these two, and I've seen so many edits of Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, but I don't think I actually know these two actors, so I think I'll have to skip this one as well because I've not watched anything with either of them in properly. You know what I mean? So I don't think I can really judge. Like, she's in that new show, No Gain, No Love. Is that the one she's in? But I haven't watched it fully, so I can't really judge on that. So I would say let's get to the next one. Secret Royal Inspector and Joy. Is that what it said? Let me just go back. I want to see if that said and Joy. Yeah, and Joy. Okay. So Kim Hye-yoon and OK Taekyun. So obviously, what's she been in? I recognize her face. What have I seen her in? Have I watched anything with her in? She was in Lovely Runner, right? I've not watched that show, but I know it was popular, or is popular. And he's obviously in Vincenzo. I would say I'll have to drop her and keep him just because of that. Like, I loved him in Vincenzo. Obviously, he was like the bad guy, but he played an amazing role. You know what I mean? Like, he did amazing as the villain. And I don't think I've seen her in anything. Like, I know that she's in Lovely Runner, but I don't think I've seen it. I mean, I know I haven't seen it, and I know I haven't seen this show either, so yeah. Let's go next one. Oh my god, bro, I think this is the first, like, I think this might be the first K-drama I ever, like, saw edits of, and I never knew she was in one until I found the edits of this K-drama, you know. I think she did a really good job, and I don't know if anybody else thought she did, or if most people thought she didn't, or what. Like, I have no idea what the consensus of it is, but I think she did a great job. And honestly, I forgot that he was in this show, because, like, I'd seen him so many times, and then I was like, oh my god, he's in Bloodhounds, yay. But when he was in Bloodhounds, I didn't realise it was him, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't realise Woo Do-hwan is the guy in Bloodhounds, and that he is the same guy that was with Joy in this show. But it was so amazing. Like, I loved every single scene. Like, I watched so many behind the scenes things of this show. Like, I watched so many things to see how they interacted and everything. I don't know, I was so obsessed, because I think back then as well, Joy was my bias. It's now Wendy, but you know, I still love Joy. But he was so handsome back then, and he changed so much, like in terms of like muscle. Like for Bloodhounds, he got even bulkier, and like, wow, it was insane. So who would I drop? It's difficult now, because I love Joy so much, but I also loved him in this and in Bloodhounds. And he's been in so many other shows, whereas I don't know how many shows Joy's actually been in. So I think in that realm of things, I think in like actor realm of things, I would have to say I'll drop Joy and then keep him. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'll do. It's an interesting way to do it, isn't it? True Beauty, oh wow. So I think I'm gonna have to drop Moon Ga-young, and then keep Cha Eun-woo, because I've seen more things that he's been in than her, and I don't know what else she's been in. Like, I don't know, but I know I've seen her face before, and I've seen her face a few times, but I know that I've seen his face a lot, and I think he's in new shows as well now. Like, he bulked up a lot more for a role, or maybe some roles, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But I remember feeling so bad for the second lead of True Beauty. Like, I really wanted them to end up together more than these two, to be honest. Anyway, next one. IU and Lee Jung-hee. Oh my god, this is gonna be difficult, because I loved him in Flower of Evil, and I loved her in, wait, what roles have I seen her in? I've seen that one when, way back, I think it was like one of her first roles, or maybe it was her first role, but where she had like a fat suit on or whatever, and then she got pretty, and like, it was it somebody in 2PM, or was it somebody in a different group, but he was like acting with her, and he was like I think he was like the love interest or something. I can't really remember, but that was I think that was like the first role I'd seen her in, and I don't think I've watched any of her actual other shows, to be honest. Like Hotel de Luna, I know that was a really popular show because she was in it and it was amazing and stuff, but I never actually watched it. Whereas I've seen Lee Jung-hee in Flower of Evil, and I loved him in Flower of Evil. Like, he did an amazing job. And I know that she's a great actress because I've seen like semi-edits of her acting. So I don't know. I think I'd have to drop IU though. Just in general, of the fact that I've not seen her acting much. You know, in the way of like, I've not actually seen the show that they're in together. And I've not seen, like, I'm pretty sure Baekhyun is in this show, right? If it's the Scarlet Lovers one. But yeah, I've not, I don't think I can really, yeah, I would say that I'll keep him and then drop her, but in the nicest way I can. Like, I'll put her on the floor, you know, I won't just go plop, because I do love her. Like, IU is an amazing actress, she really is. Alright, next one, Crash Landing on You. Oh, these two became a couple in real life, right? I think they're like divorced now or something, but they became like a couple. I've not seen either of these two, actually. I think I'll have to skip them as well, just in general, the fact that I don't think I've seen either of them in anything. Like, I don't recognize either of them in terms of like being in a show that I've seen, you know what I mean? Like, I know who their faces are, like I know who they are, you know what I mean? Because I've seen parts of Crash Landing on You, just in general. I'm pretty sure this is the drama, right, where he like is getting arrested or something. I forgot, but like that he crosses the border kind of thing, like either into North Korea, or she's trying to run to get to him in like the different place, and she might get killed because of it, whereas if he runs across, he wouldn't get killed, kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that's like the reason why he runs after her, you know, runs to her, I mean, not after her, but runs to her. But I think that's the show, right? I think that's Crash Landing on You. But yeah, I've never watched it. There's so many shows I've not watched that are like iconic that I really do want to watch. As you can see from this list of things that I've still not watched. So yeah, I don't think I can vote with them. So let's go into the next one. Snowdrop. Interesting. This is going to be difficult because I've not seen Jisoo have an actual other role. Like, I remember people going crazy over that one role she had where she was like there for 1 second and then I think she got killed or something in a different show, and then obviously this was like her main role. I think this is the only show she's had. Whereas Jung Hae-in, he's in this, and he's in what's that one called that's just come out? The love one. I forgot the name of it, but he's in that one, and he's amazing in that one. This is going to be difficult. Should I just not vote, or should I vote? Because honestly, I love both of them in Snowdrop. So who am I supposed to vote for? I think I'll just leave it. I don't think I can vote. Like, in terms of acting range and wise, just because Jisoo hasn't actually had many roles yet, I'd have to vote for Hae-in in that range. But I love both of them, like, I really do. Next one. Oh, that was it. Interesting. That was a good video. I like doing this. That's a good video. So tell me what you think. Tell me your options. Like, I'll probably put the video together using like just pictures instead of doing an actual video, because I kept pausing, so there's no point in me putting the actual video in, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll do it like that. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the coughing. I think I talked for so long that my throat was getting all dry, so I'm sorry about that, but you know, that's just the way it rolls. Please tell me in the comments what you thought of my options, or what you think I could watch out of the shows that I have talked about. I could always do a video showing you what my favourite K-dramas I've watched are, or even just like dramas in general, you know, what all my favourites are. Yeah, please tell me if you want that as well, because I'll do that, you know. If people want to know like what my favourites are, I'll make a video about it and explain like what my feelings for each one are, probably, unless you just don't care about that and you just want me to name the ones I've liked. But I do have a drama edits folder where I've made some videos showing either my favourites or like underrated favourites I've got. So that's only a few of the dramas that I've loved though. So you know, put it in. You can go find them if you want. It's where the playlist for all of these videos that I'm going to be doing right now are all going to be in there as well. So, you know, you can go look. Thank you. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.